Ride Your Wave is a very delightful story that has me crying oceans of tears. Is that a bad pun? Hey, this is Rex Raptor, and it's been a while as you can tell. But anyway, tonight I got to see the anime movie Ride Your Wave. It's a very interesting movie, so let's go ahead and discuss it. We'll get into more spoilers later in the review, but for now, let's go ahead and discuss it a bit. Now, this of course did come out technically in 2019, but now here we have the release in the US February 19th. And so I was able to see it at the premiere night, and it was really good. It was really nice. First of all, I gotta say the film looks really nice. This is done by the same studio that did Devilman Crybaby, and you can probably tell with the animation style. It looks really nice. I like the approach to the character design, the movement that they went with in this movie. Using minimal shading on characters, that's one thing that is really or it makes it stand out, at least when it comes to anime, but it is still pretty distinctly anime. Everything looks nice. It's very bright, at least during the day. There's some great use of color, which is great. However, okay, this is nothing against the movie itself. Like I said, the movie looks beautiful, and I actually prefer this, the style that was used in this movie. It feels more, say, experimental, at least with the animation, color usage and whatnot. Well, color usage is pretty standard, but I like the look of this movie. But there is an issue, and again, this isn't necessarily anything with the movie. Let me get to it. The subtitles. Whoever did the subtitles for this movie did a terrible job at it. Because the subtitles were white, obviously with a black outline, a black stroke to the letters. However, the stroke was not thick enough. It was a relatively thin black outline to the text. If it looks like, say, okay, I'll try and replicate it maybe. Say this, imagine these are the subtitles that you're seeing throughout the movie. When, say, typically in other anime movies or anime production that you're going to be watching subtitles, they look like this, which is clearer to read, easier to read, obviously. And that clashed so much against the bright colors. There were many times where the text was basically white on white, and it was near unreadable. Again, you know, this has nothing to do with the movie itself, but I need to actually look into who the heck made the subtitles for this movie, because it looked terrible. It was near, well, not unwatchable. You could obviously watch the gorgeous looking animation, but you couldn't read what was going on. So I gotta look into that. It's very unfortunate because it hindered my experience a little for what was otherwise a great movie, unfortunately. But I mean, the rest of the movie is pretty nice. The plot itself is interesting. It's a romance fantasy plot, which we've seen, you know, quite a bit, but is an interesting take. The story focuses on Hinako, who surfs in her free time. Hinako meets Minato, who is a firefighter, and they romance, romance forms. It's not spoilers or anything because it's actually in the trailer. Most of the beginning of the movie is their relationship, and they get together, and it's really nice. It's really sweet. And there's a special song that you hear basically throughout the entire movie. And it doesn't get on your nerves. It's actually nice. And the song also ties into the story of the movie very, very heavily, which we'll discuss a little more later probably. But again, it's probably going to get stuck in your head. But it's just really sweet. It's extremely wholesome for the first 30 minutes or so. And then, again, it's mentioned in the trailer, Minato dies. And something happens where he's able to come back, or at least visit Hinako through water. And it's really nice because, again, it's a very nice looking movie, very gorgeous looking movie. They do some interesting things with the animation with the water. Again, there's a lot of recurring imagery, there's a lot of recurring themes, and the song. So, water, that song, and finless porpoises, you're gonna see a lot of throughout this movie. But overall, it's nice, it works out. It's a very good movie. There's a central theme of, you know, tying the allegory of surfing to life, basically riding your wave, in the sense that, you know, do your best in riding this wave because that'll carry you on to the next one, and be ready for the next wave to ride it. Overall, very nice movie, very sweet. I like the characters, mostly Hinako. Hinako, with the film centering around her, it really worked because, you know, she's a good, strong character. And in terms of what she goes through in this movie, a lot of the emotional beats that the movie hits, it's done really well with her as the focus. Very, very good movie. Definitely 7-ish out of 10, 8-ish out of 10, good movie, good movie. Let's get into a few spoilers, spoilerinos. Now, like I said, Minato's able to visit Hinako through water. Whenever she sings this song, which, like I said, you're going to be hearing this song a lot throughout this movie. And it's, by the end of the movie, you know, for most of the movie, you could kind of interpret if, like, whether it's real, whether she's really seeing Minato, whether he's really visiting. By the end of the movie, it's very clear with the giant climax where he puts out an entire building of fire at the cost of ascending into the afterlife and not being able to see Hinako again. So again, you know, that's how it really ties into the theme of moving on, or at least moving forward with your life, I suppose. In the sense that Minato is able to visit her while he's a ghost, a water ghost, but that he said he would always be there for her as long as she needs her. And kind of, you know, how it goes along with dealing with loss, right? In the sense that people are with you and they'll be with you as long as they need to or as long as they can. And unfortunately, if they have to leave your life, what they did for you is like a wave and they'll carry you into the next wave. So overall, really, really nice. I guess that's really all you can say for spoilers, maybe all there is to unpack. But overall, like I said, nice movie, and I feel like I'm saying nice too much. But if you've seen the trailers, if you like what you see in the trailers, definitely, I'd recommend it. It's very sweet, it's very nice. However, of course, watching this by myself after Valentine's Day, interesting choice. So maybe see it with somebody special, or go in expecting a lot of lovey-dovey stuff. Anyway, if you saw the movie yourself, which you probably did if you got to the end with spoilers, then again, I guess I didn't really talk much spoilers. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay tuned because anime movies are going to be picking up, it seems like, hopefully. Next week, we'll be talking My Hero Academia, so stay tuned. Check back next Saturday, and I'll have my review up, hopefully. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to see more anime content, let me know what you think or what you'd like to see going forward. Anyway, this has been Rex Raptor. Have a nice day.